Okay, we are live now. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Okay, welcome. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Am I audible? Okay. Okay.
I can hear you. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We have one viewer already joining. Yes, I can hear you very well. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast. So, my name is Zari Ezima. Yeah, I'm the founder of the Zari Investment Club. So today we'll be having one of our members, talk to us on how she started her saving and investing, Jubilee Okoro. Yeah. A lot of people come to me and they're like, Zara, how do I know that this Zara Investment Club is real? We are the people that have invested. How do I, how will I be sure that this thing is real? We have a lot of um, members. We have a lot of members in the club, which Jubilee Okoro happens to be one of them. Just that most times I don't like sharing testimonials because personally, someone can't win me over, to an investment by showing me a testimonial. That's why. But I got to realize at a point that I shouldn't, compare myself to others. What works for me might not really work for others, and what works for others might not really work for me. So instead of just, getting the testimonial and then sharing it as a screenshot or all of that, I started to do it this way to make it more educative. Do you understand? So that is why we're doing this. We're going to be having one member of the Zari Club every month to come and share with us their experience at the club and also how and why they started saving and investing. So that is why our first guest so far now is Jubilee Okoro. So, Ms. Jubilee, I want to thank you very much for accepting to do this because it's not everybody, not every member of the club, not all of them would want to do this. Some of them like their identity to be protected. Some people, I remember someone who chatted me up some time ago. I asked her for a testimony anyway, and she was like, no, block out my name. I don't want people. There are a lot of people coming to ask me for money. There are a lot of people coming to ask me for money. I don't want them to know I have money. Please don't publish my name. So that was what made me to realize that most people wouldn't want, their name to be out there. They wouldn't want others to know that they are part of the club. So I really
Absolutely.
appreciate you for accepting to do this. Thank you very
You're
much.
most welcome.
Yeah.
It's good to be here.
So to get started, we would like to know you first, right? So kindly tell us your name, your location, what you do, and all the rest
Okay.
of them.
Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. So, my name is Jubilee Okoro. I love that Rukeme part. Okay. So, Jubilee Okoro. Professionally, I'm an occupational therapist. So, majorly what I do is I help people live with a disability, live a free life, and get accepted back to society. So it's more like an integration system into the society. Okay, so aside that, my calling is to help youth find themselves, discover their purpose, and live a balanced and wholesome life. So majorly, apart from other things I do like businesses and things on the side like investment is with Zari Investment Club. So that's majorly what I do as a person.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're
So,
welcome.
at what stage in your life did you realize the importance of saving and investing? At what stage in your life? What age in particular?
At what stage? If you ask me at what stage, I would just say it's more like when I began intentionality of my life. I've always
Okay.
been this type of person that I just believe in, giving people when they're in need of money or when they're in need of things. As long as I have, I give. But I came to realize that there are some points in your life where you're supposed to have investment so that you can even be in better positions to help out of the blue. So just having
Okay.
money, my own self, and giving may not be sufficient to meet a need at a very crucial time. And I know if you remember, there was a time I needed something urgently, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, really? Is this how I have something this great? Like I was shocked, and it really served the purpose for that moment. So at that point, I realized that there are times when I'll be needing these situations like this to arise, and I'll need such amazing a way out of this situation. So I began to say, okay, an investment would be a very important one for me to do as a person, and that was why I took that step.
Okay, guys. So there was a time she needed money. I don't know, she needed money for something, and she already had an investment with us. So she chatted me up like, Zara, can I have the interest of my investment so far? I would like you to do something. So we calculated it and gave it to her. That interest ended up solving the problem, right?
I mean, immediately,
Yeah, why she still
and I was
had her
surprised.
investment running. She still had her
Yeah,
investment running. Only her interest so
yeah,
far
just
was able to
interest so
sort
far.
out the financial challenges she had. Do you
Yeah,
understand? Had
that's
it
the
been she didn't
beauty
make that
actually.
investment, definitely she would spend from that money, the particular amount she invested, she would have spent it if even maybe before that problem arose, right? You would have spent it. So that is one of the advantages of investing. Okay. Another thing is sorry. Another thing is, how did you find it difficult to start saving? Like, because a lot of people find it difficult to start saving. Some people come up with the excuse like
Hmm.
their income is small, they have responsibilities and all the rest of them. Did you really find it difficult to save?
Okay, so I would say at the point when I decided to be intentional about myself, my personal development, and my life in general, I got to know that because I'm a personal development freak, I love personal development. Anything that has got to do with my own building, I go all out to do. But I noticed that in this time and age, knowledge is value, and it's expensive. You give out value, you have to receive value. So I got to a point where I had to tell myself, okay, how will I be able to pay so much for the value I want and also get it in return? And I thought of, okay, that the only way I should do that is by saving. And it didn't just start by coming to Zari Investment Club. No, it started with me building little habits of saving. So I had this, what I call it, they call it colo in in
Okay.
Nigeria. It's called colo, like a box where you save money. And I was intentionally saving. For instance, in a week or in a day, I spend over like 1,200 to work, or I just have 1,000 naira per day to work, and I end up spending maybe like 700 for transport fare. So I made up my mind that 300 naira will always go into my colo, at least 200 naira. So I had a target I was meeting, and I was committed and intentional to that fact. So the more I did that, the more I became more conversant to the fact that I have to save, the more I became more intentional to keep saving. And it got to a point whereby challenges would just come, and it was there to save me from such challenges. So it was really one that I really enjoyed, and it was nice going into it. So I was
Okay,
just
thank you.
intentional. It was intentionality and commitment.
You got intentional and it made you
Yeah.
to start saving, and you've been committed and consistent in
Yeah.
doing that. So I don't know if you all can hear us very well. If you can hear us, please type I can hear you, I can hear you. You can also share this video so that your friends can join us, right? So let us know if you can hear us, please. Okay,
Can you
while we're
hear?
waiting for that, another thing I want to know is please let us know if you can hear us, right? If you can hear us, kindly type you can hear us. Another thing I want to ask you is this.
Okay.
What do you think is the repercussion, or what do you think is the aftermath of not saving now? Like now, you
Mm,
started
mm,
saving,
mm.
right? What do you think will happen if you are not doing this now? If you don't start saving now, what do you think will
Actually,
be
for
the
me, I would actually speak from my own experience. I won't say what you read in any book. For me, I've seen the benefit of saving. Saving has saved me a lot. I mean, a lot. I'm not at that point where I'm saying I need money desperately. No, because I have money stored up somewhere, it's able to meet my needs at the time I need it. And I tend to find out that I don't have needs that often because I've planned my life in the to have solutions for financial responsibilities. So saving personally is a very good thing because you tend to be able to come out of situations faster. than when you don't save. I mean, you have money that is yours. You don't even think of financial stability. So you're not even worried that, if by tomorrow I need this money, where will it come from? No, you're confident that you have money somewhere to help you meet your financial needs at any time when you need it. So even when emergency arises, there's a solution for that. So that's majorly the beautiful part. And you're able to even help others. You're able to give more. You're able to meet needs that are relevant and would help people. So that's a good one for me. And that's the major reason actually why I love saving so much.
Okay, thank you very much. There's actually this one of my friends. She was laid off with some staff at Access Bank. Access Bank laid off some staff, so it
Yeah,
affected
yeah,
her.
right.
It
Mm,
affected her. Everybody was expecting this lady to be sad, and then start looking for another job. But
yeah, right.
surprisingly, she said she wants to go and further her
Hmm.
school. So everybody was like, how? Where would the money come from? Because even
Wow,
the school she chose is even a very expensive school, right? So
wow,
that was when she started telling us how she had 5 different investments that are running for her. So
wow.
currently they've
That's
laid her
nice.
off, but money never stops coming into her
Really.
account from these
Wow.
different investments. So saving is
Hmm.
really, really
Financial
a good
independence.
thing. Yeah. So what advice do you have for people who are still giving excuses, right? People who still says that they earn a little, especially let's just
Hmm.
concentrate on that. The people who feel that what they make is small. What advice do you have for such people?
Yeah, for me, I would say make savings a habit. The same way you eat, the same way you take your bath, the same way you don't think before you take your bath. You just know that it's time for me to take my bath. It's time for me to eat my food. The same way, make savings an habit. The more something is an habit for you, the more you are able to do it freely. So make it an habit. Make savings look so beautiful to you. Make it attractive to you that you're able to say, "Oh wow, I'm saving because of this." Be happy to save. See it like a lifestyle. See savings like a lifestyle. See it as you laying treasures. Yes, see it as you laying treasures for the future.
Treasure.
And the future can be tomorrow. The future can be now. So you don't know, but just see yourself laying that treasure. That's the good thing about it.
Okay, thank you very much. So,
Welcome.
how did you hear about the Zari Investment Club and
Yeah.
when did
Okay.
you join us?
Okay. So I guess I joined last year October, right? I think October. Yes, October. So
Yeah,
how did I even hear about Zari Investment Club? So I was just going through Facebook. I mean, Facebook has been one of the best things I've seen in a long while because I've been able to meet
okay.
valuable people, trusted people. Even when I've not even seen them, I'm connected to people I can trust. So Zari Investment Club was one I saw. I don't know if I've even met you. I don't think I've met you before I even joined Zari Investment Club. I just saw the
I
offer and I knew that if it was Zaram is connected to valuable people. So I know she's someone I can trust. That was the first thing I looked into. I didn't look at it because it was one company or anything. I looked at the person doing that. So I knew it was Zaram and I was like, Zaram, she's trusted. So I went to her line, I saw the people she's connected with, I saw the testimonials as a person first. So I trusted you first before I trusted the organization. So I didn't go into Zari Investment Club because of Zari Investment Club. So and that's the beauty about it. I put my trust in you and I said, even when I refer people, so about 3 people have come to me to say, Jubilee, I saw your testimonial on their website. Please tell me about Zara Investment Club. I said, as far as I'm concerned, Zaram is one person I can trust. And as long as this is her company, then you are good to go with it. And you're like, you're so sure? And I'm like, I'm so sure. And I've enjoyed. So that was how I met Zara Investment Club. I found it on your page. And since then, I've just so been in love with you. Even when people come to me, when people come to me, I'm like, it's Zaram. So that's what I always keep telling. I first of all brand you before I brand your product because I'm like, she's trustworthy. And if you can trust someone with your money, forget what else are you looking for? As long as money, money is something if you can trust someone with, forget there's nothing else to be trusting again. Because once I can, so I put my trust in Zaram and I knew as long as this is money I'm talking about. So that was just majorly it because it was you, I gave my full trust, and I knew number one, she's someone I can rely on. This is a company she's not ready to put her name down the drain because they're going to a
exactly.
financial company like a very investment club. I know that this is something she must have given a lot of thought into. This is something she must have counted the cost before going into it. Her name is
Yeah.
at stake if anything goes wrong. And I was like, so what's there to not trust? So it was majorly because of you. And I was like, if I can know her through Facebook, then what do I need to see her before I trust her? So that was how I gave it a shot. So majorly it's because of you, and I didn't even have a second thought. I just went to read what it was all about. I thought I have nothing to lose. If I want to collect my money tomorrow, I need to collect my money. They're helping me. I'm like, Zari Investment Club is helping me. I'm not working for anything, but I'm getting more money. What do I have to do to lose?
So what has
And I
been your
just went for it.
experience? What has been your
I
experience? Share your
mean,
experience with us so
it's been so
far.
amazing.
Okay.
I noticed that since that October, I've been so financially stable. Now you notice I don't come to you for money. Although now one beauty about Zari Investment Club is this: your money runs even while you sleep. So I may not have the, like I spoke to you that it's been shaky some days. So I may not have the financial stability to pay you for that other month, to invest for the next month. But
Yeah.
just because I have made an initial investment that is reading, my people, I don't know what you have to think about. Though. This is nothing you have to think about. You already have an initial investment running for you while you sleep. Hmm. Don't think it. Don't think it two times. It's really amazing. It's been an amazing experience. This is not me sweet mouthing Zara Investment Club. I mean, it got to a point where I had a lot of money in another account, and I'm like, that money is there. Access Bank, I mean, what bank? There's one bank like that. The bank will just give me 100 and something naira interest, and I'm like, on top, how much? Give me 100 naira interest. When I saw that investment club, I was like, no way, I have to do this. I saw the interest rate, I saw the investment. I mean, it was so amazing. It's been so amazing, so amazing. I cannot explain it. It's been so amazing.
Okay. Thank you very much. So that is my friend. She's also a member of the club. I don't know if she's watching this now. I'm not going to call her name. She chatted me up some time ago and she was like, Zara, I want to join this Zari club, but I'm scared. Zara, I'm scared though. I said, she said, I have 1 million naira in the bank, right?
Hmm.
Is it just bank or what bank? And every month they give 4,000 naira interest.
Hmm.
But I'm scared. That 4,000
Ah,
naira is small, but then I'm
it's
scared.
more.
I said, okay, what you do is instead of bringing the whole 1 million naira to us, why not
Split it.
split it?
Yeah.
Split it, right? Invest 500 with us and leave the 500 with the
Hmm.
bank. It took her about 2 weeks to decide. She just made
Hmm.
up her mind, said, Sarah, in fact, send the account number. Let me send it the money. And she sent it the money.
Wow.
Since then, every month, she invested 500,000. Every month, she collects 25,000 naira as
Just imagine.
interest.
Just imagine.
25,000 naira. Now, people get scared and they're like, how will I be sure that your company is going to be around for the next 5-10 years? And I keep saying it. If at a point we are unable to pay what we are paying now, we'll definitely let everybody know. There's no
Hmm.
way we'll disappear into thin air with people's money. The worst that can
Hmm.
happen to Zari Investment Club is to reduce the interest we are paying. That
Rate.
is, if at a
Yes.
point you're unable to do that, and
Yes.
nobody's going to lose anything,
At all. It's
right?
a win-win
Nobody's going
situation
to lose
actually.
anything.
It's a win-win
Exactly.
situation.
Yeah. So thank you very
And it's
much, Miss
actually
Jubilee.
better than the bank. Seriously, that's my major reason I
Bank
joined Dry
pays
Investment Club. And
bank pays
I mean, bank
four
pays
percent.
how much? Four
I think
percent.
4%. Yeah, that's fixed deposits.
Even 4% depending on the fixed deposit. So for those who don't have a fixed deposit, the money is just there. It's not increasing, it's not decreasing. And that's not savings actually. That's not how to grow.
It's not favorable
That's
at
not how to
all. It's
grow.
not favorable because things
Because they
keep
remove
getting
money
more
for their
expensive.
charges. In fact, your
Thank
money is
you.
reducing. So in that investment club, my money is not reducing, instead it's increasing. So I don't know what to say, but don't waste your time. Get in now. The time is now. Time is now. The time is
Thank
just now.
you.
Take action.
Thank you.
Yes, take action. You're
Thank you
very
very much. Thank
welcome.
you for coming on board. Thank you for honoring our
You're very
invitation.
welcome. Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right.
It's so good to be here.
Everybody,
Thanks
I
for
don't
the
know if you have any
privilege.
questions for her. If you have any questions for her, can kindly drop the questions. Do you have any material or anything you're selling or books or whatever, so you can, share it with the audience? So,
Okay, so for now, I have my book, The Gold in Your Hand. It's a book that helps people discover themselves, find their purpose. It's an e-book actually, and live a fulfilled life. So it's just 2,000 naira for now. That's because I'm on Zari Investment Club.
oh,
so
thank
um,
you.
so we'll see how that goes. And aside that, for now, I have some programs I'm running. I would definitely inform the public.
Network is bad somehow. Network is bad somehow. So sorry for the break.
So can you hear me? No problem.
It's okay. Thank you
So
for
that's all
coming.
for now. You're very welcome.
Thank you. So anybody,
Thank
if you
you so
if you
much
need
for
her
having
book,
me.
she said she has a book, The Gold in Your Hands, right? If you I think the book is about harnessing your potentials, right?
Yes, discovering yourself and living a fulfilled life.
Yeah. So if you need that book, kindly reach out to her to get a copy of the book. Okay. So that will be all for today.
Thank you
Next
so
month we are still
much.
going to have another member of the club come on board, right? I don't know the person, so if you're already a member, I can come up to you and chat you up. Please don't say no, right? And aside from that, we're also going to be having someone come on board to teach us savings. A lot of people are complaining they need
Hmm.
they find it difficult to save. So I'm
It's,
trying to
it's true.
I'm trying
It's
to search
true.
around, see the best person for that, see the best person to come and teach us that, right?
It's true.
All right, thank you everybody for watching.
You're welcome.
If you're watching the replay, you can drop your questions or chat me up or Jubilee to ask any questions you have. So I'm rocking our t-shirt, Zari Investment Club t-shirt.
It's really beautiful.
All right, bye bye everybody. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Yeah.
Bye.